What's up, guys? Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Minecraft Survival Games. Today we're playing on Par 72. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. My day has been going pretty decently so far. I woke up a little bit past my alarm, so that kind of sucks in the fact that I woke up an hour later and I didn't get as much stuff in the morning as I, particularly wanted to. But the good news, or like at least the good spin that I'm putting in on it, is that I got another hour of sleep and I'm feeling a lot more refreshed than I have been the past couple of days when I wake up. That's what happens when you set an alarm for yourself, guys. Over time, you're gonna find yourself being more tired, and then like occasionally you're gonna need to give yourself a reset day. And I'm just gonna go ahead and count my sleeping through my alarm today as a sleeping through day, and I feel like I can make it through this entire day without even drinking a single cup of coffee. And like the past week, I've been drinking like 3+ cups of coffee a day. I know that's a little crazy, right? But I just don't necessarily just drink coffee because I need it just to stay awake. I also drink coffee because it tastes good. All right, there's some deliciousness. If you ever see me on the street, I may want to steal your Starbucks out of your hand, maybe take a quick sip of it and return it back to you, especially if it's like a caramel frappuccino or like a honey vanilla latte or something like that, something delicious and like girly. I know those are the types of drinks that I like to have when I drink some coffee. But anyway, that's besides the point. I probably will end up drinking coffee today anyway, even though I don't necessarily have to, just because it's just so dang tasty. All right, I'm not condoning children drink coffee. All right, you do what you do with your own life, but parents' permission before doing these sorts of things. And if you're your own person, well, good for you. You do whatever you want. You eat chocolate for breakfast and Jolly Ranchers for lunch if you want to. I don't even know. You do you. But anyway, guys, so one of the things that I want to talk about in this video is a new type of, I wouldn't call it new, but a newly emerging type of humor that for some reason is taking the world by storm. And by taking the world, I mean taking like places like Reddit and like Imgur and like the so-called dank meme websites by storm. And that is cringe humor. Yep, guys, cringe humor is something that is basically making fun of other people's social awkwardness, or basically just things that they do to make you physically want to cringe when you see them happen. So I've been seeing these cringe compilations and like these cringe videos and all this sort of stuff. Like a good example of like a good example of like cringe humor is Dedotated Wham, right? Like the kid was like Dedotated Wham for the server, and like no one understood what he was saying, and like it was really awkward. So like that was like really cringy humor, right? That was a good example of cringe humor. But there's just all this terrible cringe stuff out there, and I can't even watch it. I mean, I don't know if you're into that sort of stuff, fine by you, all the power to you for enjoying your cringe humor, but like I just can't do it. I watch and I cringe, and it's just like I don't want to laugh when I cringe. Like where's the correlation between cringing and laughing? And just like, ooh, it's just it's a really fine line for me, and it's so awkward for me to think about it. And like I think the reason why I find myself hating cringe humor so much is it goes back to like me trying to like self-identify like the psychological reason behind why I do this sort of thing. And I've told this story before, I think, in an old video, but if you guys haven't heard it before, well, guess what, you're hearing it now. Basically, when I was about, I'd say 7 or 8 years old, I used to go all the time with my dad. There's someone behind me. I used to go with my dad to the gym all the time, and like because his job was being a professional boxer, so all he would do is just train for his next fight or whatever. I also need to run away from this person. There's not a chance I'll be able to kill them because they have way better armor than me. But anyway, and next to the gym was a YMCA. And also next to the YMCA was a playground. And so while my dad was doing his gym stuff, I would, here we go, I'm just gonna do this now. And we'll go ahead and, oh, dang it. Here, I'm gonna go down now. He's probably gonna try and parkour his way, but good thing I can parkour as well. I'm getting away now, there we go. So I'd play on the playground while my dad would do his like training workout for like 2 hours, and the people at the YMCA would be doing stuff next to me. And so one day, the YMCA people were all playing with water balloons, and I decided I wanted to be a part of that because water balloons, you know, they're pretty fun, right? So I joined in the water balloon fight, and for some reason I managed to get an invitation from one of the people who works at the YMCA saying that they're gonna have a slip and slide, or like a super water slide that's like it was like a blow up one. Oh, like yeah, blow up slip and slide, like kind of like a bounce house, but it's a slip and slide. So what we end up doing is, you know, me and my brother come the next, you know, on the day whatever that's supposed to happen, and we bring our swim trunks and some towels. And we go and we have like a little piece of paper in our hands, and we go up and talk to the people and ask if we could be like go down on the slide or whatever. And they're like, no, you have to actually be a part of the YMCA to do this. And then they turned us away, the people who work there. And I was like, oh, wow. And then I had felt embarrassed, or as in the modern sense, I felt cringy for the first time ever in my life. And like that moment was just like that feeling of embarrassment. I didn't like it. And I think that's the reason why I don't like cringe humor, is because I associate it with my own cringe moment way back in the day. Granted, at the end of that story, it did end up being having a happy ending. The person who had ended up giving us the invitation stayed until after everyone else in the YMCA left, and they still had the blow up thing. And she turned it back on. And me and my brother went down on the slip and slide after everyone else left. So it was like even better because we were the only people on it. We didn't have to wait in line. So that was actually awesome. So the person made up for what they had done. So it makes me feel a little bit better in that regard. But yeah, anyway, that pretty much marks the end of my story. Let me know what you guys think about cringe humor in the comments. I think we're about to go into deathmatch here. Let's hopefully go after this guy. I probably may not win, actually, if he has better armor than me. Where is he? He has diamond boots somehow. I'm not gonna even expect myself to win. I'm gonna give myself a chance, maybe. Oh wait, he's giving me better. He's giving me better stuff. Dude, what a player. What a player. What a player. Okay, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh shit. It's so hard. I have 40 FPS. Darn, I got wrecked. Okay. Dang it. All right. Yeah, so like I have a problem, guys. Whenever I have like the super intense fights with shaders, I have to like I get like 40 FPS, so it's harder for me to like land my my fishing rod shots. So I'm gonna need to figure out a way to get over like 120 FPS with shaders. Maybe I have to get a less resolution shader pack for the future, because I want to be able to at least maintain 60 FPS the entire video, just to make sure it's all smooth for you guys. And plus, I'll you know, I don't want to get salty every time I die and blame it on lag, right? Because no one likes a person who blames their death on lag. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Minecraft survival games. Today, I think I'm going to be streaming Counter-Strike. You guys know I stream every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Those are 3-hour streams. So I'll see you guys there. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a nice day. I try, your touch moving in.